back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. How are we doing today? Today is Wednesday. You all know what that means, right? Wednesdays, we present a band you may never have heard of before, or a song you've never heard of before from a band you know. You get the gist, right? Excited for today. But let's run down a little bit of history. Today, July 29th in rock and roll history, 1966, Bob Dylan gets into a serious motorcycle accident outside Woodstock, New York. 1967, the number one song in all the land is Light My Fire by The Doors. 1974, Cass Elliot dies in her sleep of a heart attack. Love that band, Mamas and the Papas. That song, Creek Alley, a mainstay staple in our house. 1989, Richard Marx tearing up the charts with Right Here Waiting for You. Also a favorite in this house, Sarah Pierce. Love to see him in concert. We've seen him twice. He's very good. If you get a chance, check him out in 2022 when there's concerts again. Birthdays today, a couple. There is Carlos Santana. He is 73 today. And Geddy Lee is 67. We'll get to him later in the week. All right, so what are we doing today? I don't have a lot to say about this band as far as history because there's not a lot out there, but we're doing a band called The Waifs, and I'm super excited for one of these songs because I just love this song for a very long time. The Waifs are an Australian folk rock band that formed in 1992. Popularity in Australia. They have many albums, 3 of which have topped in the top 5 or top 10. One of them was double platinum, so they have some traction over there. They are sisters Vicky Thorne and Donna Simpson and a guy named Josh Cunningham. They put out many albums. It wasn't until 2003 that album went in the top 10 or top 5. But in 2001 is when they started getting some attention and doing more tours outside of Australia. Early on, they traveled around Australia in a combi van. Combi. Does that sound familiar? There was another band out there that used to travel around in a fried-out combi. Wait, I'll wait for you guys to figure that out. What is that? Men at Work, fried out, overheating, combi is a type of Volkswagen bus, right? All right, so where do they come along for me? I get to see Bob Dylan in 2003 at the Oakdale Theater, and I'm in the first row or second row or something like that. Was not a full appreciating Dylan fan at the time, but it was a good show. And this band, The Waifs, never heard of them. They opened up for Dylan, and they just stole the show for me. I absolutely love them. They're just, they were just good. Just really enjoyed it. So I bought a few of their albums, one of which stands out for me. And I just really like a couple of these songs. So let's get to it. They got a song called Lighthouse, which I like. That's one of the ones that I like. But the one that I really like, that I listened to several times yesterday, and when I listen to it, I just crank it up in the car. I just really love this song. I mean, you got to listen to this. Tell me what you think. But I just love it. I love her voice. I love the fact that when she sings, you can hear her thick Australian accent. How many times have you listened to a song or seen a movie and then you see the singer or actor or actress talking later and you're like, what? They have a thick accent? That's true of Olivia Newton-John, right? Who knew that she had that thick accent? But imagine if she sang some of those songs and that accent came through. Now, speaking of that, if you haven't seen my episode on Jerry Cinnamon several Wednesdays ago, you got to check that out because he sings with his Scottish accent and it's awesome. But this song is just a great song, and I love the part where she says, I told you I wasn't going to sing, but I'm going to do something like singing. But she says something like, I'm saving dollars for a 1962 ruby red interior R Series Valiant, a mother of a car. Anyway, that's about as much singing as you're gonna get from me. That made me look up what an R Series 1962 Valiant is. Maybe we'll post a picture of that in there. But anyways, listen to this song. Check it out. Tell me what you think. We'll put a couple songs up there, but that's the main song on your Wednesday. Like I said, it's not for everybody, but folk rock, I mean, someone's going to like this stuff. Give it a shot. Have a great Wednesday, another hot one today, and we'll see you back tomorrow. As usual, we'll see you on the flip side.